Hey y'all, how you perking? I hope you perking good. So, the crazy month that we have had, good lord, we're about to get into that here. I am a licensed mental health clinician as well as a spiritual intuitive, and in these videos we take a look at the tea with the tarot. These videos are always meant to be helpful, not hateful. So, if you're down with that, join the family here. I'd love to have you. And in addition to subscribing and tapping that notification bell, you can become a member of the Perk Squad for 5 extra perks, including shout-outs like this one. Shout out to you, Kitty and Lou. Big hugs to you. Thank you for being a Perk Squad member. Shout out to you, Kitty and Lou. Alrighty, Penelope says so as well. Rocking her green eyeballs here today. So, let's get into this. A lot of what we said was going to happen has come true, and we're here to take a look at it. Y'all have been asking for these proof videos, and so here we go with it. Let's take a look at all this crap that we predicted here on the channel, and it has come to light. This kind of feels like we get strung along somehow. Whatever country this is happening in September, it kind of feels like getting strung along. So it's like, ooh, we're fed this line from some sort of, political leaders or political groups, and it sounds so good, and it seems like people are working together on it, and this is cool, this is what I wanted, but it's not quite what it seems. It's like, let's say, for example, oh, I'm promising you that we're going to give you as the people this thing. And we're like, yay, we're going to get it. Cool. And a week goes by. So when? And 2 weeks goes by. Okay. So when? And then 3 weeks goes by. Okay. Is that coming? I thought you said it was coming, So, whatever this is, I'm also now seeing this below. It's like a little bit of a fall from grace and some disappointment. So, there's something else in politics here where we're seeing somebody fall off their white horse. And whatever it is, they've kind of done themselves in with this. So, as y'all know, on this channel, a lot of times, and again, a lot of this is international, but in this case, this King of Cups comes up a lot of times in our political reads when we're meant to be taking a look at President Biden. We're meant to be zeroing in on him. And with this card coming up here, this is, remember, I didn't get what I wanted, some kind of a dissatisfaction card. Then we have Biden here, but he's coming in the upright position, which is a good position, meaning that there's nothing here necessarily that looks like evil or horrifying or, kind of thing. This is a good position for him to show up in, but I do get the Tower card in reverse. So remember how I've said before, it might have been in last month's reading where I said that there's a little sense of disillusionment or disappointment as it surrounds Biden, whether it's about some kind of decision that he's made that people are unhappy with or something like that. There's something going on here with that. And also with the Tower card in reverse is showing that there could be something internally that he's working with in his mind that is not going in a great direction. Let's say not improving. Let's say maybe going down a little bit of a slope there. So just throwing that out there and trying to do that in the most respectful and kind way possible from what I'm seeing in the cards. In the political arena, that there's some, whether it's a female or it's somebody that has feminine qualities here, that there's something not working out there, okay? Whoever she is, whatever this is relating to, there's something not working out here. And it might be time for her to be done, whatever kind of way, and she's not being ready for that. So there's something here that feels like, hey, what you're doing is just not working, and, maybe just see your way out. And she's like, no. So, again, though, see this walking away card. I'm telling you, y'all, every time I'm saying something that's unfolding and I get a card that then matches what I'm already fucking saying. See? See? Yeah, I don't know. There's some kind of pressure to either put up or shut up kind of thing, or like fix it or leave, or, there's some kind of pressure here. I kind of feel bad for her. I don't know if I should feel bad for her because technically it looks like, she's in some ways kind of doing some of this herself, or at least she's not helping any. Over here, with this Queen of Wands upright, this kind of gives me, again, a female energy, if not a, if it's not an actual female, then a feminine energy to somebody. Just throwing this out here. When we get this Six of Swords in reverse, this is like, okay, the progression's not there. It's not gonna get any better. We've got this King of Swords. It's kind of like that, okay, we're cutting out the bullshit type of vibe. It's like, just kind of, let's get straight to it. Let's just get clear. You know, like, let's be smart about this. Let's think this through, because what's here isn't cutting it. The Death card is like, seriously, we got to change and transition. We cannot keep with this. It's got to move over. It's got to change. It's got to move. Something's got to give. This is closing a chapter and moving on to a new chapter. There seems to be like some sort of a shift over here, like a change in power, or somebody kind of having to call it quits and let somebody else take the reins, because there's something like that happening here. Almost seems like there could be some switches that happen that feels out of the norm. I'm seeing some kind of political unrest in that way, but for the people who hold those positions, like their positions not being as stable as they wanted, or people already planning who they want in there next because they're dissatisfied with how this is going. Some of this seems like it is talking about the COVID stuff that's going on here. So, because we are in the wellness category, and that is one of the biggest things that we are all as a collective going through internationally. So, you know, imagine that it'd come up in a reading. Not gonna lie, this doesn't look so great in terms of September for COVID stuff. It feels kind of like, you know, complications, or lack of sufficient mitigation efforts, or, you know, just something not working well enough with it, some kind of way in September. High Priestess in reverse. This is something hidden, so I think that there's something else that about this situation that doesn't seem to be widely known yet. I don't know if this means maybe there's more variations than just the one that we know about, or, you know, maybe there's something else that's kind of in there that people who are in the know are concerned about, but they haven't really told us yet. I don't know, but there's something here that seems to be like a, let's just not let that cat out of the bag just yet. You know, let's just not let that whole ass cat out the bag just yet. Like, shove it back in there and let it go, you know, whatever. With the Three of Swords in reverse, this is like a lot of pain and annoyance that it's causing. And who is this pain and annoyance? Who is getting this? The receiving end of this? Boom, our family card. Families. So I see something in September related to COVID that really, really, really messes with families. I don't know if this is pertaining to, you know, maybe kids in schools experiencing a lot of COVID related illness and spread, or if this is, you know, people adjusting to starting to homeschool again or something like that. And, you know, that caused a lot of trouble and issues for a lot of people, and maybe that happens again. But I'm just seeing like families get kind of fucked in some sort of way in September related to the COVID stuff. You know, why again? Why? This is what I get for asking that question. What do we always get when we ask about things that are hidden? Don't we always get cards about youth and young people? And don't we always get cards with sexual innuendos and things that have to do with traffic, ing? It's just par for the course at this point. So there's still stuff going on related to that, things that aren't what they seem. A positive here is that there's that whatever system, I guess we can call it, is involved in doing this stuff with young people, they've taken a hit. So I don't know what that's referring to. I don't know what the hit is. I don't know how they may have taken a hit, but something has happened to kind of interrupt this. That's good news. That's good news. Still, shitty things are happening. And still, these people are permitted to get away with things they shouldn't be getting away with. All of that's true and upsetting and still hidden, but apparently there's something about it that has been interrupted, which is a good thing. And whatever this is, it's something that spans across the globe. Here we see it again. So there's more things that are in the works to help with this, but this is still an aspect that is hidden, but there are some things breaking down. Some components that are having to kind of halt progress some sort of way, which is a good thing. So as shitty as this whole scenario is, I'm at least glad to see that something has interrupted it some kind of way. If you'd like a private reading with me, of course, as usual, my website is in the description box below, BeasTalksAndTarot.com, and you can schedule a private reading whenever. Doesn't matter where in the world you are. We work with all kinds of time zones. It's cool. It's easy. We gotcha covered here. So private readings, just go to my website, BeasTalksAndTarot.com. That's also where everything else is. Between the description box and my website, you can find all the things. The new merch that is out, you can take a look at that. You can also take a look at my P.O. box. You can read some details about God knows whatever else. I got it all in there. So description box or website. What's interesting here is on one of my most recent videos I was doing about the things that I've gone through in the past with being abused and cheated on and things like that, and how we can kind of get into a state of an emotional numbness and how to kind of get out of that. Some people thought that was my current relationship. Lord bless. Poor Rico, no. Thank God. Thank God, no. That was all in the past. Just want to clear that up for anybody that still might be wondering that or worried about that. No, do not put that on him. Bless. Also, I know it's been busy around here. Been continuing to tie loose ends with daddy stuff. Man, losing someone's not only emotionally hard, but there's just a lot of stuff you got to think through and do as well. So there's just a lot of loose ends to be tied. So thank y'all for all the patience that you've had with me through that. That stuff's still going. And then bless little Bodie's heart. I'll see if I have a B-roll to attach to the end of this. If it might be about Bodie, it might be something else. But bless his little heart. We had to take him to the vet and get some teeth pulled. He got a teeth cleaning and get some teeth pulled because he got infection in his little gums. Even if we do all kinds of care stuff here, still somehow he's a little chihuahua and he's 6 years old, so they tend to get some problems with their little teethies, and he got some infection in his gums, and they said, one tooth for sure was a bit messed up and needed to get pulled, and then the other surrounding teeth in that part of infected gum line, they're like, just to be on the safe side, those are not teeth like the ones down here that he uses as much to eat. He uses these, obviously, and so they went ahead and pulled some extra teeth there as well. And so bless his little heart, he's been resting and having a time. He's doing a lot better now, but yeah. Anybody else has their little fur children things and little teeth struggles sometimes. But he's doing well, and I might have some B-roll footage for that. So, anywho, lots of stuff going on my end. What's going on y'all's end? I'm always happy to hear about the things that y'all are doing, fun things, and also if you need support during things, there's a lot of people here in the comments section. We're really good at, providing support as well, and so we've got each other. Thankful for this community. Thankful for having a happy percolator family here on the channel. And yeah, so we're about to start a whole new month with October, and we'll just see where that goes. This year is flying by and yet crawling by all at the same time. I wonder if anybody else feels that way too. But anywho, enough of my blabbering here. I reckon I will see y'all later, and we'll have some other tarot readings coming up here in the future. I've got some ideas based on some of the ideas that y'all have given me too. So thank y'all for everybody who's weighed in on the community tab post giving ideas. I'm taking a look at those. I've already done some of those ideas in a previous video, and now I'm going to do some more here coming up in the future. So thank y'all for all those suggestions. And of course, don't be a stranger. Come back and see me, and I will talk at you later. Bye, love you, man. Bye, love you, man. Bye, y'all. I know, Scooter. You miss your brother because your brother had a little surgery, but your brother's not perking so great right now. Your brother's not perking so great right now. He's not ready to play, okay? He can't play right now. Oh, God. I know, baby. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're taking a nap? You're taking a nap while you're being carried around? Yeah, you're taking a nap? He just got home, and he's still just kind of getting off the anesthesia from getting his little teepees cleaned and getting some extracted, and so he's very sleepy. I'm about to put him down here on the couch in some blankies so that he can rest while his anesthesia wears off some more, because he's just a tired little boy. And he doesn't understand. He wants to play. We can't play right now. You woke up and ate, and you tried to eat a little bit of something. You got it on your mouth. You're doing okay. Doing okay. Yeah, I know. You're doing okay. We'll clean your mouth off too. I know. Were you playing with a toy just now? Were you playing with a toy? Did you just play with Fox? I just saw you grab Fox. Oh. Oh, be careful with it though. We just gotta be easy with it, okay? Be easy with your toys. Tell Daddy you got your antibiotic and you got a puppy ibuprofen with your breakfast this morning, and tonight with dinner you'll get an antibiotic and the gabapentin big pill.